Here for Scotland. Well, number 7, Damien Hoyland's been in very good form because he scored 6 tries for the Scots. And they'll look to the veteran Colin Gregor in jersey 5 to lead them around the paddock. The coach is Callum McRae. He's done a wonderful job with them this weekend. And England, well, Marcus Watson came off the bench in the last game and made a real impact. They'll be looking for him to start with a real flourish. And number 5, James Rodwell. He has been in everything for England yet again today. Such a key player. Coached by Simon Amor. Tom Mitchell will lead England out. England on the right. And it's Scott White leading Scotland out. Here's the welcome for the first of the Cup semi-finalists. England and Scotland. England beat Fiji 26-21 in the Cup quarter-final. It was a real cliffhanger. And Scotland beat the USA 19-14 in their Cup quarter-final. And I tell you what, they had to come back from a big deficit to win that one. But they got there, and they continue the charge in Wellington. Greg Clark calling the action. Alongside me, Carl Tanana, former New Zealand captain. No love lost between these two.
I was just thinking the exact same thing, Greg. Both of these teams have a lot of history, not only on the football field, but outside that as well. So that's what's so mouth-watering for me. There is going to be some big hits. And what I'm intrigued at is there are a lot of good players in the front three. The big men, Riddell, Dewey, Robinson for Scotland against Lamert, Rodwell, and Alex Gray. I think that's where this game is won and lost.
England missing some names. Dan Norton not here for personal reasons. Dan Bibby on the injured list. But they are through to the last 4, picking up some valuable points in the series. Tom Mitchell gets the Cup semi underway, and that's not going to go the 10, but Scotland are prepared to play at it. And here's Hoyland. He's been their go-to man. Williams holds on in a good tackle. Comes back for Scotland. They should be full of confidence. Robertson goes to ground, taken by Lewis Pratt, and it's still there. And Scotland looking very dangerous early on, full of confidence. Out to the left they go, through White, and now Riddell. Oh, and that came off an England player, so it's play on. Riddell. Where are the runners? They're linking up. Charging for the line is Gregor. He's pulled down by Mitchell. There's space on the left, but they go to the right. They go to Hoyland! They go to the go-to man in Wellington. And that is his 7th try for the tournament. He's having a wow of a tournament, the 21-year-old.
He has been on fire, as you said, Greg. But I like the ball play in the short corridor by Scotland. Some great work here by Scott White, the captain. Coming infield, realising where his support players are, stayed strong to Colin Gregor, and in the end, the power of the number 7, Damien Hoyland, unstoppable.
Sideline, Willie Luso. What about that start?
Yeah, love the patience, and there Hoyland getting on the outside of Lewis Pratt. But it was the patience and the confidence that you've mentioned in the build-up, Greg. This is the best performance we've seen from Scotland in a long time.
Only the 2nd time they've met in a Cup semi-final, and Damien Hoyland has the first try. Still a long way to go, but the perfect start. So White kicks off. Rodwell goes high. It's been knocked back, and so Lewis Pratt gives it to his captain, Mitchell. And over it goes now to Gray. Taken in a good tackle by Johnston. Mitchell. Thought he spotted a gap. It soon closed. Lewis Pratt. Knocked on by Scotland. And the former New Zealander, Lamert, in jersey 4, was there to clean up. Holding on is the call. A penalty going to Scotland.
Good challenge at the breakdown there from Scotland. They sent 2 numbers as Williams was the one caught holding on. And this is going to be so integral to the result of this game, isn't it, Willie, the breakdown?
Yeah, exactly. And you can see there Riddell takes him to ground and then fights for it and wins all rights and the penalty.
So Scotland with another opportunity. And they go over to the left, and charging onto it is Robertson. He cuts back on the inside. Robertson has got support as well. And it is Scotland in again through James Johnston. His first try for the weekend. What an important one.
Oh, very inventive from the tap penalty. Scotland, and they're playing some brilliant sevens rugby. They did this on day one as well. I was very impressed the way they put their big men in space. And watch this here. Nice release pass, and I like this guy, Mark Robinson. He's evasive for a big man. The offload there. Nice wraparound from James Johnston. Perfect start, Scotland.
He beat Alex Gray easily initially, and then the sweeper came across, which was Lewis Pratt, and then the offload. Dream start for Scotland to brave.
12-0. Oh, yeah. They're happy, the Scots. So White kicks off again. And England just haven't been able to get into the game. Lewis Pratt taken immediately. Lamert. It's lying loose on the ground, and Scotland have it again. Numbers out wide. Johnston gives it on the inside, and there's another one. The captain, Scott White, is in. Oh, my goodness.
Well, England have been so dominant at kickoff time. This time they go past James Robb. Well, Lewis Pratt under immense pressure. Stewart doing some good work. And they just be able to get the ball into space quickly, and that's the secret. And this guy, as soon as he got the ball, James Johnston realises where it was as a support player. Oh, unbelievable.
There's the conversion. And so it is Scotland leading by 19 points to 0 over England. I repeat, Scotland have never been in a cup final in the HSBC Sevens World Series. We've been going since 1999. A long way to go, but they are in the driver's seat at the moment. Now England just needs some of the older heads to try and just steady the ship and get something going. Mitchell. Lamert. Lewis Pratt. Nothing happening there. So he has to go into contact. Lamert. And Gray gets it over to Williams, and Williams tries to get on the outside.
Advantage tackling the receiver.
Advantage. The penalty will go to England. Alan McRae, the coach.
Up we go!
To Mitchell. And through the hands out to Rodwell. Takes plenty of stopping. Oh, a rare visit into the Scotland half. And they fall off a tackle or two.
Rock.
England need some points before the break, and they're going to get some. It's going to be Jeff Williams running it in.
It was the big men, though, Clarkley, for England. First James Rodwell, and then a nice run by Alex Gray. Warwick Lamert doing some great stuff, realising where the space was, the overlap, and the come in the form of Jeff Williams on the right-hand side.
Interesting thing for me, fellas, is just watch Scotland on defence. They're not committing anybody to the breakdown, which means that it's effectively just a tackle, and so there is no offside line. Gregor has just been staying in the English back line. He should have been a white shirt.
Conversion attempt is not successful. So in the first of the Cup semi-finals, it is Scotland leading England by 19 points to 5. A lot can happen in 7 minutes, though. Let's head to the tunnels.
Reset, get the width so we can fill the field. We looked so solid when we reset well. The onus, trust the guys to make the shot, the figures there that we asked for. The shots are going in. Trust it, hit and stick on the tackle. So the guys are ready to go there. I don't want those big wide passes. Attacking the short area in there, narrow it up. Speed to break down, then quick play away. And if the mix was just one possession, we've had enough to score. All right, no panic stations there. We put those phases together, it's nice and easy. Boys, if they are all offside and we punch through, they're all ahead of the ball.
There's someone Amor just talking about keeping it narrow. I mean, shorten up the field, use your big men, use those short passes, draw in the defence of Scotland, then move the ball. The Scottish team talking about competing for the ball, reload, that means get deeper, stay wide and move it quickly.
England beat Fiji 26-21 in the Cup quarter-final. They had to dig deep there, so expect that from them again in the second half. But it is Scotland leading 19-5. And again, the breeze is going to hold that one up, but England happy to play it and then make a knock on.
Accidentally offside.
Oh, accidental knock offside as well. And Simon Amor, can't believe it.
He's not happy, is he, Simon? Played against him for a number of years. But that's all about communication or lack of in terms of England. Someone has to talk to Rob all this. Say, leave it. It's not 10.
Winner of this game will play either South Africa or New Zealand in the Cup final. Here's a penalty coming up to Scotland.
Yeah, you're right on.
Gregor. Out the back it goes. And the cutout pass, and they're charging onto it. Robertson, who has had a fine weekend in Wellington. Advantage here, and a penalty going to Scotland.
But
he's such an elusive player, isn't he, Willie? Mark Robinson.
Yeah, he's got lovely feet. He's a big unit too, tall in stature. Great physique for sevens, and Lewis Pratt guilty of just flopping or just going straight in on the ball. Some changes here for Scotland as well.
So 8 is coming on. Niall Godsmark and Scott Riddell is heading back to the bench.
Riddell's been good at kick-off time, Greg. That's a big change.
So Scotland, can they well and truly put another nail in England's coffin here? They go wide, and they go to Hoyland. They pull him down. Try-saving tackle. Still on, though. And now they go deep, though. And now there's going to be a run for the line. It's Dewar. It's Dewar. He pops it up. No, he can't offload. And so England are going to go in and try and win this one, and they get the advantage. No, there's a knock-on, so it'll be an England put-in. Oh, desperate defence by England.
But brilliant defence, Grant. Greg, you'd have to say, here's the first one, one-on-one. Hoyland, 9 times out of the 10, you put your house on him scoring.
Blue 3.
That was good work there by Tom Mitchell, the captain, and they go the other side. And this is desperation by Mark Watson, outstanding. That's how you keep yourself in a game.
Well, it was Dewar. Not the fastest man on the paddock, out on the left wing. He just didn't have the legs. But with just 5 seconds less than 5 minutes remaining, it's still Scotland in the driver's seat. Now England look to win this ball and go coast to coast. So Mitchell, they're going to kick. And it is out. So we're going to have a line out.
Nothing wrong with that tactic either. Just under pressure, there's nowhere else you can go to just get it out downtown. Back your defence here. You've got to compete at the line out, though.
I need you in here, please. I need you to step off. I'm going to bring him forward. Yep, step off on him. Thank you. Come on.
Typical of a Sevens crowd, the fans going for the underdog, and the Scots are certainly the underdog, and that's a wobbly old throw, and it's on the ground, and it's been picked up by Gray, and he gives it to Lewis Pratt, but no, It's going to be a penalty to Scotland,
Played the man in the air.
taking the man in the air.
Geez, I don't know about that. I thought he might have been offside anyway there, Gray, so goes in roundabouts.
Yeah, big call. His throw certainly wasn't straight to start with, so no advantage for England at all.
So Gillespie gives it to Gregor, and he gives it to White. Double round Gregor. Showed it on the inside, went on the outside, and Johnston lost it forward.
Knock on. This one by Blue.
Well, Gregor didn't need that inside decoy. He should have just given it straight away. It was too much of a hard pass. That's too late for mine. The defence is already on you. That's what causes the little fumble there.
Well, England haven't been able to get the likes of Marcus Watson into the game.
Yeah, he's the go-to guy, isn't he? And Lewis Pratt, another one. When they're given just half a chance, they show just how dangerous they are.
Okay, let's go. Is he going off?
Well, England are really missing Tommy Bowen. He's injured at the moment. On day one, he was outstanding. Really spread the field for this English side. But I don't think Watson has that out-and-out gas.
Remember, they're also missing the likes of Dan Norton, Dan Bibby. So a test of the England Sevens depth at the moment. But that's what this series is like. So many teams have to have some depth because it's hard yakka, as we say down under.
Come closer.
9 tournaments. This is the 4th stop on the HSBC Sevens World Series. They head to Vegas in the USA next week. So Mitchell, England, is it now or never? It's Watson. He's taken there, ball and all, by Johnston. Lewis Pratt across to Mitchell, running onto it, perfectly timed ball, and Gray got it over now to Rodwell, the big man, goes to ground. Mitchell is claimed, but he got it back to Lewis Pratt. And now Lamet. Switch of play. Have they got the pace to go down that side? Gray in and away. About 30 metres out. Advantage coming here for England, so they still have plenty of time, and there's just a little bit of a momentum shift at the moment. England getting onto the front foot. Here's Hayter. Good tackle by White.
Out 10.
To the left they go. And Gray showing it, giving it to Lamet, and now Rodwell! Rodwell! Between the sticks, look out! Here comes England.
All you know is coming, the reply from the English team. Couple of nice distribution here. Look at that, what a fin. Lemaire with the touch ball as well to Rodwell. Well, he's the man at the moment, isn't he?
He works so hard at the kickoff and at the set pieces. He deserves this. It's his moment to stand up, and I'm sure they've taken a lot of confidence from what their English 15-a-side team achieved in the early hours of this morning.
Yes, they came back to beat Wales in the second half in the Six Nations, and now England trailing 19-12, and there is plenty of time. Restart is vital. Robert went high, and he got it down to Lewis Pratt, and oh, it's into touch, and it came off Lewis Pratt. So Scotland, have they got the experience? Have they got the composure to close this one out? Remember, Scotland have never been in a cup final. Inside the final minute, been knocked back by England. Hayter taken just on halfway.
Ruck.
It was a ruck, so it's a penalty to England. They're going to take it quickly. Lewis Pratt, out it goes to Mitchell. Mitchell got it down. Eventually, they'll check with the in-goal official. It's a fair try.
Well, I like this kid, Charlie Hayter. I think he makes a real difference. They don't have to rush this here, does Lewis Pratt. You just got to get it over. Take your time.
From out wide. It's away. So it is 19-17, and England will restart Mitchell. He knew he had to try and work it closer to the post. He was doing everything possible, but in the end he had to just place it out wide. It's going to go the 10. Rodwell's going to go high. It's knocked down. Picked up by Lamont. Lamont racing for the corner. They pull him down. Still there for England. Penalty to England, and they might be without a man as well. Cynical play by Scotland. So England have a man up.
Off his feet, behind the ball.
What a finish. Will it be a fairy tale?
He's on the line here.
Or will it be heartbreak?
Here. Wait, just hold there. I want you guys all on the line. All right, I thought you took it. On the line. Thank you.
England man up. Mitchell, switcher play. Watson. One-on-one out wide. Hayter! Fairy tale finish for England. Scotland have been denied. And look at the delight for England. They are through to the cup final. Charlie Hayter, his second try for the weekend. Watson did a great job getting the pass away. And Hayter, too big, too strong, and in the end, too fast. And in the end, England, too good, yet again for Scotland. It is full time. And England will play either New Zealand or South Africa in the cup final. And England will pick up some valuable points in the race for the top 4 and a qualifying spot for Rio. 22 points, 24 points in the end to 19.
James, congratulations. Tell me the emotions going through your mind at the moment.
Pretty special. This tournament's awesome, and to come back like that it showed real character from the boys. We made a few mistakes early on, and we were chasing that game a little bit, but we all came good in the end.
You came back from the death against Fiji, the same thing against Scotland. What is it about this English side that just loves coming from behind?
I'm not going to answer that one for you, but we do love playing here in Wellington, and hopefully we can take that on to the next game.
Well played, mate.
Thanks very much, Willie.
Well, what drama as England come from well back to beat Scotland. And you can bet there's plenty more to come as we reach the climax of this great weekend of Rugby Sevens. One great rivalry producing a cup finalist in the form of England. Now another takes centre stage as South Africa